In this video, I'm going to teach you how to run your first paid ad campaign and understand the different types of ads. And for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Chris Berry. I ran the operations of a coaching business that went from zero to over $10 million collected in less than 2 years. I now work with coaches to help them build and grow their coaching programs. So without further ado, jumping straight into it, why paid ads? Most coaches that I see, they struggle with getting clients consistently. And one of the biggest reasons why they're not getting clients consistently is because they do not have a consistent lead flow coming in. They either rely on word of mouth, on inconsistent outreach, or they just kind of hope that people find them on their website, SEO, whatever it may be. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of those other tactics and methods can be helpful longer term, but ultimately, if you are looking for the most consistent and best way to get leads coming into your business that you can then convert into sales so you can consistently make money, consistently help people, is going to be paid ads. So what are the different paid ad platforms and how can you actually start running paid ads? So these are the paid ad platforms. You'll see up here on the top, you have Meta, which is what they rebranded to. That's simply just Facebook and Instagram here. You also have Google, and underneath Google, you have a couple of different ones. You have YouTube, which obviously I know is slightly different, but it is owned by Google. You have AdWords, which basically means when I search something up on Google, when I look up how to lose weight, those first typically 3 or 4 searches that come up, you'll notice if you look next to it, it actually says ad. And then on top of that, you also have banners, which is when you're scrolling along a website on the side, you see a little advertisement or something like that. That's banners. You also have ads that you can run on LinkedIn and TikTok and X as well. There's a lot of different platforms, not even all of them that I'm covering here, but these are the main ones that you'll see. So now that you understand some of the most popular platforms, a lot of people are like, okay, cool, Chris, but what platform should I advertise on and how do I actually get started? And my answer to them will vary. And the reason why is you need to understand your ideal client. If I am looking to target and sell something to an 85-year-old woman, it is going to be a very different place than if I'm going after a 20-year-old male, so on and so forth, versus a 50-year-old male. You have to understand where is your ideal client hanging out and then how can you target and go after them. Now, that being said, you guys are here looking for answers and definitely do your research on where your ideal client is and everything is very important. Most people though, I will recommend them to actually start on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you're curious, I don't even know where to go to start and everything. I have a couple other videos that I'll link down in the description that are a bit more in depth. In short, all you need to do, I'll include the link below as well, is you go to Meta Business Manager. And then from there, just create an account and then walk you through. And like I said, you can see my video below, just kind of do it, or you can play around with it yourself, whichever you prefer. So circling back to actually starting your first lead generation campaign using paid ads, the goal you have to understand is to generate leads and then eventually turn that lead into a sale. Now, when you're creating this campaign, this ad, you have to understand it needs to be a worthwhile exchange in the eyes of the prospect, aka the person that you're looking to sell. And what do I mean when I say a worthwhile exchange? Typically, when you're running these ads, you're looking to get a name, a phone number, an email, and possibly even a time that you can go ahead and book with these people. Because once you have a name, phone number, email, then you can actually do business. Then you can actually call them. You can contact them to get them on a call to then sell them on your products and services. Now, ultimately, you guys know if you scroll on Facebook or Instagram for a couple minutes, you are being bombarded with ads. So you have to give the person, the prospect on the other side, a good reason to actually give you their name, phone number, and email. And the way that they could justify giving over their contact information is giving them something worth of value. Now, ultimately, I can't just say, hey, here's one thing that's valuable. Every single person go use it from this video. This value will be derived from your ideal client. If a person's looking to lose 25 pounds, it's going to be different than a person that's looking to make $1 million, a person that's looking to improve their relationship with their spouse, so on and so forth. So circling back to it, you need to create something that you can give to the prospect in exchange for their contact information, and it needs to be something valuable. Otherwise, the person isn't going to give you their contact information. Now, the next step is just kind of understanding the flow, right? So you have Meta, aka Facebook, Instagram. You then have an ad that will show up on the feed or story, wherever you decide to put it. And then you have some sort of landing page, okay? So that means when you click on the advertisement, they're then brought to some sort of web page that then they are prompted to give their name, phone number, and email in exchange for the other thing that we just talked about a second ago. So let's assume at this point, you have understood what is valuable to your ideal client. You've created it and you've put it on a landing page, something that says, hey, I will give you my top 10 closes that I use in order to get more people across the finish line and actually close deals. All that you need to do is just enter your name, phone number, email below, and I'll send it directly to your email. Now, assuming that you've made something along those lines that you can do there, now let's actually look at the ad itself. when you're creating the ad, there's a couple of things that you need to take into account. Number one is targeting. Number two is the creative. Number three is the ad copy. Number four is the landing page. Okay. I'm going to break these down very quickly for you. Targeting is just, hey, who are you going to target? So if your ideal client, and that is why whenever I start working with someone, I always first focus on who is the ideal client and what are we selling them? Because once you understand this, everything else becomes much, much easier. So targeting, I am going after women age 40 to 60 in the United States that have the interest or have expressed or followed the pages surrounded by weight loss. Cool. There you go. That would be your targeting right there. Your ad creative is simply the video or the picture that the person will see when they're scrolling on Facebook or Instagram. So let's say you're scrolling and you happen to see a bunch of posts. Now your ad is going to pop up. What is the thing that your prospect will actually stop, take a look at, and then ultimately, this is the whole purpose, to click on it and to go ahead and eventually then exchange for the name, phone number, email. But you need to make sure that either your video or your picture is enticing enough and speaks directly to your ideal client so that they stop, look at it, ideally click it, and then submit their information after. And that is what the ad creative is. Ad copy is just the words that are going to be underneath it. Same exact thing. The purpose is for them to click on your ad so you can exchange the information. And then lastly, as we were talking about before, is your landing page that gets the person across the finish line to give them your name, phone number, and email, their name, phone number, email, so you can start actually doing business with them. Now that you understand the different frameworks that are going into ads, there's a lot of different variations that can come from within it, right? We talked about, I'm just even go back a little bit here, okay? We talked about value and making it to where the person goes from Meta, they see your ad, then they go onto your landing page where then in turn they exchange something worth of value for their name, phone number, email, so you can start doing business with them, okay? Now coming back to it, what is this thing, this item that you can give of value to then ultimately get them to give you the name, phone number, and email? One thing that is working very well right now for coaches are community funnels. Now, what do I mean by community? This can be through a Facebook group. The one that's really trending right now is School. And ultimately, all that this is that it just gives people the opportunity to get access to information that's going to help them be surrounded by other people so that they're not alone in their endeavor to lose weight, make money, improve their relationship, whatever it is. And this is something that's going very well right now. So how something like this would look, and if you're interested in understanding how it works, I have another video that I've done. Check the link down below to get a bigger and I'll say more in-depth explanation of it. But it goes from the ad, and this is literally something I'm running right now, goes Facebook, sees an ad that says, hey, here's everything that I've learned from going from $0 to $10 million running the operations, and I'm giving it away all for free on School. They click the link, they get brought to my School community, and then they sign up, giving their name, their email, and they join my School community so I can interact with them and do everything. So that is one type of funnel that you can run. Okay. Remove me teaching coaches and consultants with teaching someone how to lose weight, teaching someone how to improve their relationship with their spouse, so on and so forth. Okay. That's number one. Number two is an auto booking funnel. One that I'm running right now is telling people, and they come from Meta. They see my video ad that gets their attention. It's coaches and consultants. Are you tired of wanting to make content, but you never have the time to do it? And I give more information about why they need to be making content X, Y, and Z. And I get a stronger hook typically in the beginning that captures their attention of what I say in the video. Then after that, I say, hey, if you're interested in me and my team completely creating the content for you, all you need to do is just give us the assets of the videos that you've recorded in the past. Click the link below and we can have a discussion. Then what they do is they then book directly to schedule a time with me and my team to discuss them, we possibly partnering together to help them with that. That is an auto booking funnel. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chris. A lot of you leave comments and send DMs to me telling me that you need help. Do me a favor. I'm going to tell you the best way to get a hold of me. Shoot me a text message right now at 949-990-5808. Once again, that's 949-990-5808. I'll help you with whatever you guys need. I got your back. Let's get back to the video. Another one is a low ticket funnel. One that I'm running right now is the show rate solution. People come from Meta, Facebook, Instagram. They see my advertisement that says, hey, double your show rates in as little as 30 days, as little as 7 days, right? A bunch of different things that we're split testing. And then after they get brought to this landing page, that is a $27 product that gives them all of these templates and everything that they can use in order to increase their show rate. They buy for $27. We have a little upsell on the back end. And then from then, me and my team are now circling back to them to number one, check and make sure they got value from the product. But then number two, to see if it would be a good fit for us to work together at a higher level. And that's ultimately what a low ticket product funnel is, essentially going after your ideal client and giving them something of small value. Because if someone's willing to take their credit card out and pay you and they get value from it, the probability that they then circle back and pay you as a high ticket client significantly increases. So that's the third type of funnel. Another one is just straight IG followers. So creating some sort of post that provides value. And then at the end saying, hey, if you found this post valuable and you're looking to learn more and get more information like this, then go ahead and press the follow button down below to see more content and help do X, Y, and Z, grow your coaching business, lose weight, blah, 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 whatever it may be. Another one that you can do is make a free ebook. This could be, hey, here are the top 10 steps, top 10 exercises that you can do to lose 10 pounds in the next X amount of time. Click the link below to get your free ebook sent to you. They get brought over to a landing page, name, phone number, email, you're good. Another one is a free challenge. Hey, we're going to be doing a 3-day free challenge for how you can get your first real estate property in the next 90 days. Click the link below to sign up. They get brought to the page. There's a bunch of information on it. This date, this time, name, phone number, email, all of that. Another one is a free training into a low ticket. So essentially, people click on the link, and then after they click on the link, they're brought to a free training. Let's call it 10 to 45 minutes long. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to provide value to your ideal customer. Hey, are you interested in learning how you can get your next real estate property in the next 90 days? Click this link below and I'll give you an entire free training about how you can maximize on all the opportunities right now in the market to get your next property in the next 90 days. They click on it. They enter name, phone number, email. They get brought to this free information video. And the whole purpose of this is just to nurture them, to get them to see, wow, this person on the other side has a lot of information to share and might be able to help get me to it. And then you can go ahead and send them into your higher ticket stuff. And then lastly, so it goes from a free training into a low ticket product. So let's say they finish the 30-minute free training and it's like, hey, if you really like this and you want to learn more about how you can do it, I have a free $97 product that I put together that breaks everything step by step down to what you need to do in order to get your first property in the next 90 days. Click the link below to do it. And then they go ahead and they buy it. And obviously those people that buy are much higher quality leads than just the people that paid for the free training. Both of these, though, when organized correctly inside of a CRM or something like that, you can call them, you can get them on a call to then go ahead and sell them on your high ticket stuff. And the last one that I'm going to cover right now, because I know that it's probably like drinking from a fire hose right now of me just chatting about all this stuff, is a free training into a booking. So they watch the 30-minute free training. Hey, if you like this and you'd like to possibly partner with me and my team to see if we can help you get your first real estate property in the next 90 days, click the link below, schedule time, and me and my team can have a chat with you of how we might be able to partner to help you make this become a reality. So there's a lot of different types of funnels, and I don't share all this information to overwhelm you or anything like that. I share this with you to give you ideas of, okay, I'm selling a program that teaches people how to lose 45 pounds in the next X amount of months, year, whatever it is, or I help person X, Y, and Z. I want to give you these ideas like, oh, wow, I really like that. That works. Now, once again, we go through different phases of certain funnels working really well and not. Ultimately, whatever funnel you choose, it will most likely work, okay? The one that I've really found working very well, that I'm honestly putting a lot of effort and attention on, is my school community. And the reason why, you've probably heard me on a million videos talk about it. Right now, we are at one of the lowest points ever in recorded history in person-to-person trust in the United States. People don't trust each other. On top of that, too, you go ahead and you take COVID, you take all these things, people are spread apart. And oftentimes when people are going towards a mission or going towards achieving something, they're missing something within it, right? If they were able to do it themselves, they would have already done it. And one of the biggest things that holds people back is the community, the people that surround them. And so what people are looking for is they're looking for a community of like-minded people that are going to go ahead and help them get to the next level. Now, circling back to it and even just sharing with you guys, if you are looking to be surrounded by a community of like-minded coaches that are looking to help people, that are looking to maximize the knowledge that they have and just seriously want to help improve people's lives, click the link below. I have a school community where you can connect with other like-minded coaches. I'm in there, everything like that. Coming back to the content that we're talking, that's the value behind a community. And that's what I'm really pushing a lot right now. And it's completely free, by the way, to go ahead and join this community. You can choose to have a paid one, however you want. The biggest thing is that if people are able to digest your content, if they will understand who you are, the value that you bring, and they start knowing, liking, and trusting you, the probability that they actually buy your higher ticket stuff dramatically increases. So if you can go ahead and get people into your community, the better. So circling back to it, because we've gone over a lot of different things. Okay. how do you choose what funnel type is best for you? I just talked about the school funnel and everything like that, but we're going to kind of dive into it. We first have to understand your audience. Okay. That's number one. Is a 85-year-old grandma probably going to be super technologically savvy in order to constantly sign on to a school community and do all these different things? Probably not. Not saying that they can't, but the majority of 85-year-old grandmas out there are not going to be able to go ahead and have that technological savviness to get on a community, to show up and do everything like that. So maybe just a one-time video might be the best, because you can just directly get them, show them value, and then call them directly on their phone. So that's something to consider. Number two is your goal and your priority. Like I said, for me, I'm really big on wanting to build a community. I'm doing this TD coach stuff long term because I know it's the way of the future when it comes to education and helping everyone. So that's the reason why I want to do it. But ultimately, leads, when you're talking about auto booking, is it getting low ticket buyers, or is it just anything to get to high ticket, right? Ultimately, if you're just like, look, I don't care what I need to do, anything just to go ahead and start getting high ticket sales in my program, then you can go ahead and look at all of these different things. I will tell you that getting auto bookings, right, people directly booking, is going to be significantly more expensive than somebody just giving you their name, phone number, and email. Okay. And on top of that too, another thing to consider as you're finalizing your decision of what funnel do you go with, what is working in your niche. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and copy everything that other people are doing, but there's typically a reason if somebody's being successful, and you want to understand the principles and things that they're doing to get that success. Okay. So circling back to it as we wrap up this video, once again, these are the funnels that I'm running right now, with the school community up here at the top being the highest one. Okay. So number one is school community. Number two is an auto booking. And then number three is a low ticket product. I gave you all the examples when I was explaining it before. Okay. So kind of going back and recapping everything that we talked about. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back a little bit. The way that this works is somebody comes from Facebook, Instagram, they're watching it right here. They then see your ad, and then they get brought over to some sort of landing page. Okay. When we talk about the ad itself, you have to target the right person. You have to make sure that your picture or video that they see actually captures their attention and gets them to click on the next thing alongside the copy or the words that are actually there. And then when you actually get into the landing page, you need to make sure that the landing page is enticing enough, is value driven enough that the person's like, yes, I can see that. I'm willing to give you my name, phone number, email so I can get this information. Okay. We went over the different types of funnels. As I shared with you, the biggest one that I'm running right now is a school community funnel. That's the one that I like the most. And ultimately, I don't give, because I know we're getting about pretty long in this video now. I want to give you a bunch of information so that you can get inspiration, understanding of what the next steps are. Look, one of the biggest things I can tell you is don't try to go do all of these different funnels right now and test 7 of them, because ultimately that's not going to lead you to the highest probability of success. What I recommend, pick one, stick with it, and iterate upon it. Make it better based on feedback, based on what you're seeing. And then over time, you can actually create a consistent lead generation source that will bring you leads over and over in a consistent way. Then you can turn into sales. That's the most important thing, because look, I can tell you each and every single one of these funnels will work. But if you try doing all of them at once, the probability significantly decreases that you'll achieve success. So with that said, everyone, that's all that I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below of what you liked about the video and what you'd like to possibly even see in the future. And on top of that, one more time, in the link in the description below, I have a link to my school community where you can ask me more questions, have a community of like-minded coaches around you, and where I'm putting a lot more content than what I just also have here in YouTube. So that's all I have for the video. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you that you are the true coaches and the real students. You made it till the end of the video. Do me a favor, share this with a friend who wants to go to another level. Also, make sure you like the video, comment below so I know who you are, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for the channel, as we will be dropping more valuable content every single day. See you soon.